This is MVP Wealth Education. My name is Pamela Moultrie. I am a personal finance information specialist. I seek out and deliver personal finance information that allows youth and young adults to approach their financial lives skillfully. This program is compiled with information from personal finance college courses, government websites, community financial literacy programs, and online publications. I want to share the best practices and attitudes that will allow you to earn, save, invest, protect, and grow your money. You will even get to spend some of it. Thank you for joining us. Building financial security. But I want you to understand that financial planning brings financial security. I heard a radio interview, and the speaker was talking about financial planning. The first thing he said was financial planning is the process of setting financial goals and deciding how to reach them. A financial goal is a statement of your financial desires. Do you want to live without financial worries? Or do you want to have $1 million? Then the discussion turned to the stages of financial planning. They are setting financial goals, developing a personal net worth statement, performing a cash flow analysis, and developing a retirement strategy. As we discussed earlier, goals should follow the SMART goal setting formula. Remember, a goal states a specific desire, it can be measured, it is attainable, reasonable, and has a time deadline. A good goal always has a done by date or an ETA, estimated time of arrival. When done correctly, your goal becomes your action plan for success. It helps when a major goal is broken down into smaller, more attainable goals that will become the stepping stones toward your ultimate goal. A personal net worth statement is a list of all of your assets, things you own free and clear, and all of your liabilities, things that you have to make payments on. When you subtract the assets from the liabilities, you come up with your net worth. Sometimes the net worth can have a negative number. That only means that you have more work to do. A cash flow analysis looks at how your money comes and goes. Are you chasing paychecks to pay bills? Do you have enough money coming in to meet your monthly obligations? A positive cash flow means that you have at least $1 left at the end of the month. A negative cash flow means that your income is falling short of your bills. The cash flow statement follows closely with the net worth statement. The retirement strategy. The retirement strategy is a continual process. It looks at retirement goals, long-term investment strategies, and the risks of those investments. Your retirement strategy can be as complicated or as simple as you like. Everybody, when done correctly, your goal becomes your action plan for success. It helps when a major goal is broken down into smaller, more attainable goals that will become the stepping stones to your ultimate goal. A personal net worth statement is a list of all of your assets, things you own free and clear, and all of your liabilities, things that you have to make payments on. When you subtract the assets from the liabilities, you come up with your net worth. Sometimes the net worth can have a negative number. That only means that you have more work to do. A cash flow analysis looks at how your money comes and goes. Are you chasing paychecks to pay bills? Do you have enough money coming in to meet your monthly obligations? A positive cash flow means that you have at least $1 left at the end of the month. A negative cash flow means that your income is falling short of your bills. The cash flow statement follows closely with the net worth statement. The retirement strategy is a continual process. It looks at retirement goals, long-term investment strategies, and the risk of those investments. Your retirement strategy can be as simple or as complicated as you like. Everybody's plan looks a little different. Yours could include regular contributions to your company's 401k or your own personal ETF a trustee CD, or Roth IRA at the bank. Whatever you choose, it's important to have a plan and to start early. Once the analysis and goal settings are done, the hard work begins. Financial planning includes creating a budget, tracking expenses, and planning for the future at all stages of your life. These things may not be fun, but they are absolutely necessary for building a secure future. After some definitions were laid out, the conversation finally turned to the stages of life in financial planning. You have a couple of stages of life in your financial journey. Stage one is starts around 13, so it's between 13 and 17. These are the teenage years. As a teenager, you don't really have a lot to worry about. Whether you are earning your own money or receiving an allowance, you should be in the habit of saving a portion of your money. That includes birthday money and holiday gifts. Making choices. The first thing that you will realize is that there is not enough money to do everything that you want to do. So you have to learn how to budget and prioritize. Will you buy new shoes or take a girl out on a date? Stage 1B, entering adulthood. As a young adult, you will likely open a checking and savings account and begin a budget. After that, you'll start to build your emergency fund because let's face it, something always comes up. An emergency fund is not for non-essentials, etc. It is strictly for emergencies like fixing the car. And then you'll begin to build your credit. Credit is inevitable. Good credit is imperative. Select one credit card, use it wisely, pay it off monthly, and never close that account. Avoid debt. Debt can be the straw that breaks the camel's back. While technically a credit card is debt, it is used to access a credit card is debt. Debt is used to access a home or car loan further down the road. That is the only debt that I recommend. Consider a 3 to 5-year-old used car. That's all the better. The 5 things listed above are the cornerstones of building financial security. Stage 2. You're between 18 and 25. Money management as a young adult. The choices that you make now will have an impact on the rest of your financial future. Interest, home loans, and employment can be impacted by a less than stellar credit score. Stay on track. Use your budget. Keep debt low. Credit is a tool. Use it wisely. Then we get to the college and career years. Most likely, higher education is in your future, and then the career begins. Choose student debt wisely or try to pay as you go. When you are entering a chosen profession, a consistent income allows you to set up your retirement plan as early as 20, 21 years old. At this point, you can be a bit more aggressive than in your later years. Put away as much as you can. Stage 3, 26 to 45. Family life begins. Now is the best time to discuss children, lifestyle, and retirement. Having a home and family is a great responsibility. During this time, you may not be able to put away many resources at the same level as before. At the same level as before these major milestones. But continue to save, invest, and protect your credit. You will be saving for your children's education. The next part of your financial planning is accumulation, preservation, and distribution. Now let's go over those. During the accumulation phase, focus on savings and liquidity. Think about an emergency fund or money market. This is also the phase when you develop a credit relationship, which will allow you more flexibility in your in your financial future, especially when it comes time to take out a loan or get a mortgage. It's a good idea to start working with a financial planner or advisor at this time, so you can make sure that you're taking a 360-degree approach to reaching your financial goals in life. This is also the time to employ investment strategies. That's it for this time. Thank you for joining us. And join us again as we continue on our journey to financial security and building wealth. Thank you. Have a good day. Goodbye.